Hi guys, welcome to May. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video of mine. So this is going to be a general reading for the sun sign or star sign of Aries for the month of May 2018. These are general readings, so it is for anybody, or hopefully it should resonate with anybody with a sun, moon or rising sign of Aries. If it does not resonate with you, you might need to check out your own sun, moon and rising sign and maybe have a reading that's more personal to you. But hopefully the messages that come out will resonate with some of you out there. You never know how these things go. Sometimes it's one person, sometimes it's a group of people. We'll see what cards come up. So I've cleansed the cards already. All the information you need to know, down to what cards I'm using, how to contact me, my website and so forth, it will be linked down below. So I won't waste too much time on that and give you a long introduction. So let's get into it. By the way, Aries, I hope you had a very powerful month of April just gone. We had a new moon in your sign. So hopefully that empowered you and your natural, ambitious, go-get-em personality was put on display and you was hopefully able to achieve everything that you was hoping for in the month of April. Let's see what's going on for May. So the first card is going to represent the theme for the month. The second card is going to represent the heart of the matter. Third card is going to represent, the past. I'm not doing very good shuffling today. Fourth card is going to represent the present. Fifth card is going to represent a possible outcome. And the sixth card is going to be our advice. So let's see what the universe has in store. This is for the month of May 2018. For the star sign of Aries. Sun, moon and rising. Let's see. Oh, we've got a flipper. Wants to come out. Let's see what's going on. Oops, too many fell out there. Let's see what's going on. Give it a good shuffle. Second one. Okay. Let's get some more cards. I feel like I need to give that another decent shuffle. Whoops. Lots of flippers, but too many for me to read. If they want to come out again, I'm sure they sure will. There we go. Alright. Sorry guys, I've got the urge to give these a real good going over. So we'll read all these messages that come out as well. Okay. I think we're good to go now. I'm going to pick a pile to read from. Put these in here. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, so I've all drawn here. I'm going to go to this part here. Alright, there are additional messages. Let's see what's going on. Alright, here we go, Aries, May 2018. Here we go. So, the theme, the heart matter, recent past, present, possible outcome, and the advice. Alright, give me a minute to just take a look at these here. Alright, so looking at these cards, guys, it feels to me that there is a financial situation or a work situation for Aries this month. We've got the main theme being the Judgment card. Energy of Judgment is about, looking back at what you've done, looking back at, what's been achieved or what's not been achieved, and learning from that. It's a major arcana card, so it is, a pretty big lesson. It is something quite serious. So, the underlying theme of May is about evaluating, you could say, evaluating what's happened maybe in April. You Aries tend to be quite ambitious as signs, so it could be quite possible that you set yourself some ambitions, time to reflect, see how it all went. The heart of it though is to do with, we've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is a young energy, and in the Suit of Pentacles it's linked to the material world, so what we own, jobs, money, also health as well. And being a page, it's a young energy, so it's a project or something that you've been working on. It's not brand new, but it's in the very, very early stages. But the energy of the Page of Pentacles as well is also about planning. This particular suit is linked to Earth, and it's all about slow, steady progress. No matter what happens, a Page or a Knight of Pentacles will always reach the finishing line, but they might get there very slowly, planning, thinking about things. So if you are, or if you had an ambitious project that you've been working on, it is time to evaluate it, see what's been going well, what hasn't gone on well, and at the same time know that you will eventually get there. It might be slow and steady, but you will eventually get there. In the recent past, we've got the Moon. I quite like the energy of the Moon. The Moon energy is when things are not quite 100% clear, You can see there you've got the Moon, you've got this lady standing in the Moon. She hasn't really got any other direction or any other sort of guidance other than the light of the Moon, right? So this energy is about maybe things not being as clear to you as maybe they should be, or maybe they could be. So in the recent past, maybe there's been a little bit of confusion. Could be to do with this situation, this project that you've been working on that you need to evaluate, this project that is quite slow and steady in progress that you need to evaluate. We were in a retrograde period of Mercury, so Mercury, the planet of communication, was in retrograde up until the 15th of April, so it could have been quite possible that your communication or the general flow of a project was not going as quickly or as smoothly as possible. Things were not as clear as they could have been. So pay attention to that this month. Make sure that there is clarity on anything that you're working on. But in the present looks pretty good because we've got the Nine of Pentacles. And again, as I said to you, Pentacles suit is to do with, the material world and what we own. This is actually a card of abundance. So, the number 9, again, is near to completion. There's only 10 to go. So as you can see, this lady, she's here, she's abundant, she's got her pentacles around her, she's got a flourishing garden, she has everything she needs. So the Nine of Pentacles energy is all about having everything that you need for the here and now. You have abundance here and now. This could be related to finances, it could be related to resources to make this project or this new situation that you're working on to do with money, work. But they're saying that you have everything that you need for the here and now in the present. Possible outcome. Interesting. Because we've got here the Eight of Cups. Now the Six of Cups deals with emotions, thoughts, feelings, and generally, you know, how we're feeling inside. And the eight is eight as a number generally reflects movement, action, so it's taking movement. And as you can see here, you've got a lady who's walking away from, you know, a distant background. She's walking away, and the Eight of Cups is very much about walking away from something into a better position. So emotionally, you know, while you're doing your evaluation this month on any projects or anything that you've been working on that maybe hasn't been as clear in the past as you hoped it to have been, might have been a bit of miscommunication, especially underneath the retrograde with Mercury, you are heading in the right direction. You are. And where this lady is heading towards is the wonderful King of Pentacles. Wow, check that out. So as I said, Pentacles to do with, you know, the material world, what you own, wealth, health as well. So you are, or you could potentially, as an outcome card, walk towards, you know, some sort of security, loyalty, stability to do with, you know, finances, what you own, and your material world this month. But it feels very much to me like it's a work situation. I'm getting the feeling that this is to do with work. For some of you, there's a situation with work that you've been working on, maybe not as clear throughout April. Doubting whether you've got everything you need, but you do have everything you need, and that you are on the right track, and that you are walking towards that King of Pentacles energy as well. Feels to me like it's very much work related. The other messages that we got, the ones that fell out as we were shuffling, interestingly, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now the number 5 is a very challenging number generally. In the Suit of Pentacles, as you can see, it, you know, it's someone out in the cold, loss, you know, feeling as though you've been hard done by. We also have what fell out, the 10 of Wands, which you can see here, a lady who's carrying all these wands on her own. This is a card which talks about burden, taking on too much as an energy. So going back to the overall theme of May, if you are evaluating, looking back on the past, if you have felt loss, if you have felt burdened, just know that you can walk away from it to a better outcome. You can walk away towards the King of Pentacles. You can have that stability, you know, that stableness that you might be after to do with work or money or anything that you're working on. But the key is, the Hermit fell out, to look within yourself. Look within yourself, okay? The Hermit, as you can see, traditionally it's normally a man, you know, walking around with a lantern, but in this particular deck we've got what looks like a young girl, but the energy is still the same. It's about going within, following your own guidance, following your own advice, blocking out the advice of other people which might not be that helpful towards you, okay? Look within, especially as we've got the Judgment card as the theme for May. Okay, so look within yourself. The answer is within you, is the feeling that I'm getting with this work situation or this project that some Aries might be working on or have been working on throughout April, and it's continuing through May. I feel very much like there's been maybe a little bit of doubt, a little bit of lack of clarity, a little bit of feeling hard done by, a little bit of a burden, you know, a little bit of upset. But there is forward movement, okay, as a potential outcome this month. There is forward movement. There is potential for success, stability, what you're after. We also had the King of Wands fall out. Now, this energy is a very creative, dynamic go-getting, forward-thinking energy. Just like, yes, you Aries, naturally, this is your energy. You know, it's also linked to the fire sign Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. So your energy has fallen out within this spread of the cards that first came out when we shuffled, or when I shuffled. So to recap, these were the fallout. So, you know, in the past, if you've had disappointment, upset, feeling hard done by, with the Five of Pentacles to do with this work situation, if you feel like you've been a bit burdened, maybe taking on quite a lot, you know, you need to look within yourself in May. You need to follow your own advice, your own intuition, your own inner feeling about the situation with work or the project that you're working on. Your energy, your creativity, your dynamic energy of the King of Wands is what's going to be needed to move forward this month. So I feel for all my Aries friends that are out there, the message very much is keep going, but do keep evaluating. Do keep evaluating. That's the overall thing. Do keep evaluating this project, this work situation. Do keep looking within yourself as well for the answer, because that's going to be the key. Okay, so I'm actually going to pull you an angel card as well, Aries. So let's see, Aries, May 2018. Oh, we've got 2 here. Oh no, we've got 4. Too many. If one of them wants to come out, they'll come out. Aries, May 2018. Messy shuffling today. Aries, May 2018. What is the message for Aries, May 2018? What is the message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, in May 2018? What is the message? Is there a message for Aries, May 2018? Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the message? What is the message? Okay, let's see. Let's see here. See what's going on. Okay, Aries, May 2018. What message do we have? Aries, May 2018. Aha. There we go. So, we've got a jumper. Purification. So it reads, by purifying your life of negative people, places or experiences, you attain true peace. So there you go, Aries, for May 2018. Your angel card is purification. By purifying your life of negative people, places or experiences, you attain true peace. Now, when we look at the spread that's come out through the tarot, I think that fits pretty nicely, especially around this burden and loss that came out. You know, this burden and loss that came out. So in this work situation, if there is somebody that I feel it's very much to do with work here, I don't know why, but I feel like it is a work situation. If there is, or there are, negative people in the workplace or negative people that you've been working with, remove yourself from them if you can. Yeah, purification. Purify your life of negative people, experiences, and places. You will attain true peace. Then again, with the Hermit card that fell out, looking within yourself for the answer. I think this month, very much the message is for some Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising is the work situation can get better. It will get better. We need to be looking within ourselves. need to be doing a lot of evaluating on what's been going on. Okay, keep up the good work, because you know you will get there with the slow, steady progress. That's the heart of the matter. You will eventually get there. The slow, steady progress. You know, and just know that a potential outcome this month could be that you could walk away to a better place. Maybe if you do rid yourself of these negative people in the working environment. Okay. Have a wonderful month, Aries. I hope some of this resonates with some of you out there, Sun, Moon and Rising Aries. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next month. Take care.